2, 1, 2, 3.
Good evening, everybody. I didn't introduce myself earlier on when I was doing the drumnastic set. If you don't know me, my name's Nick Ball. Thanks very much. Thanks very much for listening earlier on, and thanks for coming back. So this is called Washboard Empire. Initially, this started out as a pun on the TV series Boardwalk Empire. Anybody seen that? It's quite good. It's about sort of bootleggers in 1920s America. And it started out as just a pun, but actually it was quite a good way of linking up some washboard band music that hasn't been done yet at Whitley Bay, because we've done washboard trios. David and Andrew and myself for many years played a washboard trio together. So we thought we'd use this as the kind of the basis for a slightly extended set where we can invite and introduce some of our wonderful talented colleagues to come and join us and augment it a bit. So we're going to be basically looking at Southside Chicago music, because there was a little scene, a kind of fraternity, with just a few players. They didn't all play together, but there's kind of always links between these different groups of players. And they all kind of knew each other, and for a while there was almost a little washboard empire there on the south side. That was the Stomp Time Blues, recorded by Jasper Taylor and his State Street Boys in January 1927. Andy there was portraying the great Freddie Keppard, early cornet hero. Yeah! And we're going to hear Freddie Keppard again later on, but we'll leave that for just a bit later. We're now going to pop back. So yeah, I was going to say, this is something we've never played at Whitley Bay before. So we've done washboard trios, we've done Clarence Williams with washboard, we've done Willie the Lion Smith with washboard, and we've done washboard Rhythm Kings. We've never done this sort of as a set in its own right, I don't think. So we're now going to go back to what I think was the first ever. I've got to do Keith Nichols here and hold this up by this time. The first ever washboard jazz record, which was called Bigfoot Ham, recorded by Jelly Roll Martin's orchestra, obviously Jelly Roll Morton actually, but I got it wrong. Off we go. And we've been joined by Lars to play some lovely rough alto saxophone.
Okay. Sorry. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
How about that? Lars, you're released for now. But we'll see more of Lars later on. Lars Frank, everybody. Andy's also off, Andy Schumm, but he's going to be coming back, so don't worry. On the clarinet, we've got David Horniblow. On the piano, Andrew Oliver. So, yes. What was I going to say? Yes, now we're going to hear back from more of Freddie Keppard, but this time he's being played by Colin Hancock. Hooray! We all love Freddie, so I thought we'd share it around a bit. So I've been portraying here Jasper Taylor on the washboard. As you can hear, his style of washboard playing is kind of quite akin to a woodblock. He likes to play, I think, with from what I can tell, wooden thimbles on a wooden board. I should say at this point that I don't think I've ever found any evidence at this stage, at this early date, of washboard being used on gigs. So really what we're doing here is completely anachronistic, and we should all just go and do something else. Yeah, we should go to a studio, exactly. I mean, later on in the later 20s and in the 30s, I think there's more evidence of them being used on gigs. But I think really it started out as just a novelty recording thing. I've never found any evidence of anyone saying, oh, I went to this club and there was so-and-so playing the washboard, you know, in the 20s at least. It didn't happen, I don't think, anyway. But here we're trying to present for you what the records sound like, because I love the records. Yeah, so now we're in the mid-decade, it's about September 1926, and we're going to have a vocal by the wonderful Nicholle Rochelle. Here she comes. Written by Papa Charlie Jackson. We're going to have Mama Nicholle Rochelle, and this is Salty Dog. I'll give you a cue when it's... Okay. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4. Nicholle, everybody.
TJ, you're relieved.
So, Jasper Taylor, I haven't really mentioned him, but he had a fantastically interesting life. He was born in Texarkana in 1894, and I think he was the inventor of jazz washboard. He's been playing washboard on all of the sides that we've just been trying to recreate. He had a fantastic life, as I say. He was a tap dancer as a child in Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. Then he was in W.C. Handy's orchestra for a bit, and then he went to the Western Front of World War One. Which one of you is it that's got the Jasper Taylor quote? Is that Andrew? You've got it, haven't you? There's a bit of a... Can you speak into there? Andrew's going to read us a quote. I tried reading this out in my own voice, but it sounded ridiculous, and I started playing the washboard in such a... So I thought, we'll have an American at least to do it. Yeah. Jasper Taylor on his washboard origins.
Well, I was on a woodpile down in Mississippi. We were on a date down there, and I picked up an old washboard and started fooling around with it from then on. I saw a man play bamboo poles. He had several of them put together, and he was strumming them and blowing a mouth organ and keeping rhythm with his cane. And so I just thought I would do the same thing with the washboard.
If you want to hear a really good interview with Jasper Taylor, there's one in the Tulane University Music Archive. The next tune we're going to play is a tune by Jasper's sort of protege and very good friend Jimmy Bertrand, who they met on the sort of entertainment district in the south side of... You what? No. In the south side of Chicago, in sort of entertainment district there was a Chinese restaurant called the Asia Cafe, where all the musicians used to go and hang out when they were off duty. And it's supposed that they met there and they kind of got to be friends. They both played xylophone, they both knew how to play percussion. So, Jimmy Bertrand made a whole load of sides with his own Bertrand's Washboard Wizards, which is now, well, yeah, what we're going to do. 2 sides with them. So it's always a quartet, but with various different players playing. That's why I was just trying to remember who we're introducing here. This is Easy Come Easy Go, which has, it's not a blues, it says Easy Come Easy Go blues, it's not a blues, and it's musically unusual in that it hardly ever uses its home chord, chord 1, apart from right at the end of each chorus of the form, which is pretty unusual, right? Doesn't start or anything like that on chord 1. And we've got Colin portraying the great Louis Armstrong. No pressure. Oh, hang on, let me just find the chart. Sleeping all the time. Yes, that's the one. So it's hard changing music when you've got thimbles on your fingers. You know what it's like, right? You've all been there. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Another tune by the same band, but we're going to swap Andy and Colin around again so that they can each have a break. You know, we're quite some way into the festival now, folks, and it's a bit punishing on these guys' chops. So I thought it's nice to have both of them, just so we can have their different sounds and their different approaches. This one is also by Jimmy Bertram's Washboard Wizards, but instead of Johnny Dodds, who Dave's been portraying for the last few tunes. Instead, we've got the great Darnell Howard playing some truly weird clarinet stylings, including what I've called in the arrangement. What is it? The long note chorus.
Incredibly shrill and piercing.
Incredibly shrill and piercing. So you'll probably spot that when it comes around. Hold on a second, just check I've got nothing else to say about this. Yeah, this is now Andy portraying Punch Müller. So lots of nice sort of crotchet triplets going on, whole note triplets. Long note chorus, lots of great stuff from everyone. This is a pretty tune called Isabella. Well, it's kind of pretty.
Not really pretty when we play.
In washboard band terms, it's pretty, trust me. And this is from April 1929. As you can tell, Jimmy Bertram's style is a bit more, obviously, I think it's a metal washboard. It's a bit more scrapey. Jasper does a lot of tapping. Jimmy's a little bit more... we'll dig into this more as we go on. Isabella, here we go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's a little look at Jimmy Bertram. There's an interview with him in the Tulane archive as well, which is also very entertaining. He seems like a very friendly chap. We're now going to have the first of our two kind of slightly outlier tunes. This one's by Jimmy Blythe and his Ragamuffins. He's been playing piano on a lot of these. Andrew's been playing piano. Hey, Andrew Oliver, everybody. In the style of Jimmy Blythe. And this is, his Ragamuffins. We're going to have Nicholle come back to sing for us again. Where's she gone? There she is. There is a Bertrand quote. Yeah, Colin, who's got the Bertrand quote? Colin should have it. Oh, damn. Colin, come do the Bertrand quote, quick. I forgot about that. Thank you, Andrew. We've got a quote from Jimmy Bertrand first about his washboard playing. Colin's going to read that in the character of Jimmy Bertrand.
Jasper Taylor taught me that. By that, I mean playing the washboard.
Yeah, of course you do, Jimmy.
We went to a place down on State and 31st Street. We wanted something to scratch, and this guy down there made things like that. Jasper and I got washboards together. That's when we first started. We hit them, you know, and they used to cut my hands all up.
I can attest that that's true. Okay, so this is called Messing Around, and it's from July 1926, written by James P. Johnson. Is that so?
Yeah, the other one was written by Johnny too.
Ah, okay. Yes. There's a rare Johnny Dodds alto performance on this, and possibly Buddy Burton on washboard, but we're not sure. Buddy Burton, it's really confusing. There's Buddy Burton, who is a washboard player, and Jimmy Bertrand. Neither of them is Vic Burton, the drummer, which is confusing. And there was also Floyd Campbell and Floyd Casey, also both played washboard. It's a confusing world, jazz washboards. The vocal was originally by Trixie Smith, the great blues singer. Okay, off we go.
I cannot wait for the ending.
Is that about okay? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
So, we're going to welcome up Malcolm and Sked, and Colin's back in for Andy. We've already heard Dave being Johnny Dodds a lot, but now we're going to turn from the ridiculous perhaps to the sublime, which is Johnny Dodds' own washboard band, which of course brought him to its finest art, I think. He had his own brother Baby Dodds on the washboard, Bill Johnson on bass, Honoré Dutré on trombone, which means that with Dodds, Dutré, both the Doddses rather, Dutré and Bill Johnson, you've got 4 members of the King Oliver's original Creole band, so that's kind of interesting. This is from July 1928, and, oh dear, I've wanted to play this for so many years with a band. This is called Weary City. Anyone know this? That's lovely. Let me just do a quick thimble change. You laugh, but you know.
Is that 5,000 miles service?
Doesn't matter, I'll get it. I've got a billion of them here. It's true about how they cut your fingers all up to pieces. It's going to be a bloodbath, I feel like. Here we go. Weary City. So this is in time, remember? About there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. How about that bass, Bill Johnson? Malcolm Sked, yeah. So Andy's back in, and he's going to explain some of Baby Dodds' thoughts on playing the washboard.
I can hardly wait. How about for Nick Ball, by the way?
Yeah. Thank you, man.
All right, from Baby Dodds. I had to make some records with John's outfit with washboard instead of drums. It was an outlet for John and Eddie Dominique, but I never liked it. There wasn't anything to it, not even a tune. It was hard work, too. It worked me to death. I had never seen a washboard played, but I'd heard about it. I got some sewing symbols to put on my fingers, but I could still feel the vibrations when my fingers got to the bottom of the thimbles. After making those recordings, my hands used to hurt for half an hour or more afterwards. So thankfully you got to rest after this.
Until tomorrow, I'm going to play it again.
I want to see what washboard notation looks like.
Well, you'll have to wait.
Next year, records washing.
Okay. Sweep and this is called Sweep and Clean. Yeah. As you can hear, Baby kind of had his own style as well, a bit more metallic and a bit more scrapey.
Painful.
Yeah, painful. This same band recorded under lots of different names for different labels because it was, as you can hear, really good. This one is actually technically is the Chicago Foot Warmers on OK. And I presume this composition is by Natty Dominique, who was the trumpet player, portrayed by Andy. This is, as I say, called Sweep 'em Clean from December 1928. One, two, three. So you may have noticed we're being joined by Spats Langham and Lars Frank once again.
Oh dear. I'm going. Yeah, you go, Andy, that's fine. Right.
Yeah, Andy's going off to become Earl Hines. So stick around for that. Colin's coming back. Colin Hancock, everybody. This is our second kind of outlier. The first one was that messing around. This one, I think it's got Roy Palmer on trombone. It's the work of the State Street Ramblers. And those of you who are aficionados of the Rust jazz discography, yeah, take the microphone with you. Yeah, those of you aficionados of the Rust jazz discography will be pleased to know this is a couple of sessions after the one where they have Unknown White Teenager playing alto. We've got Lars as our known white Norwegian. Whitley Bay regulars will know I'm a sucker for the weird and the crusty, and this is both. And it features Colin on slide whistle, as well as Lars on a rather wobbly alto sax. And this is called Tiger Moan. I love this. This is my favourite one, I think, out of all of them. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Colin's just getting himself in order. Oh yeah, you can use Nicholle's. Stand. Right. Tiger Moan, State Street Ramblers, 1931. Oh, and I need the tiny washboard. I think on the original this might have been a glass washboard, because it's a really clinky kind of, it's a horrible sound. And I did once try playing a glass washboard, and it lasted about 2 gigs, and then it went all over my legs with tiny glass shards, which was not much fun. Anyway. Okay, ready? Tiger Moan.
Keep it down for the crap.
Yeah. You ready, Spats?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, Colin Hancock on slide whistle. It's another one of those only at Whitley Bay moments that, I don't think we'll ever play that again, ever. Probably that's for the best. But I'll tell you what, you're all going to go and look it up later, aren't you, on the internet and find it.
It sounds that bad.
Yeah. It really
It was, I think I'm amazed what a faithful rendition we just did of that. How about Spats Langham on guest banjo? He's gone now. Yeah.
Sorry. There it is.
Right, we've come to the end more or less now. Oh, I know. Try to sound like you're disappointed. Okay, so finally I've just got to quickly tell you about one more funny incident or interesting incident from Jasper Taylor's life. He very nearly became the 1920s version of Lee Morgan. Those of you know that story. On June the 2nd, 1928, the Chicago Tribune reported, patrons of the Regal Theatre were thrown into a panic last night when a woman arose from her seat and fired 3 shots, apparently at Jasper Taylor, drummer in the orchestra. I'm sure some of you are probably feeling like doing that to me. Apparently he was, as we're about to hear, he was happily married but was sort of having a dance with some other lady. And I don't know if it was his wife or his mistress turned up and found out about this and turned up and shot at him, but fortunately missed. But soon after that, this was immortalised in a sort of blues ballad. So we're going to invite Nicholle back on to finish the set for us by singing for us the Jasper Taylor Blues, which tells all about this story and how he fell to the floor. He's a chic no more. A chic is a womaniser. So thanks very much for listening. Thanks very much to Patty, Jonathan, Michael and Colin for letting me do this crazy music and inflict it on you all. You've been listening to, once again, Lars Frank, Müller, Colin Hancock, Andy Schumm, Horniblow, Malcolm Sked, Nicholle Rochelle, Andrew Oliver.
And Nick Mars.
Thank you. It's that sounding interesting. Right. Oh, hang on. Those of you who are wondering, yes, this is a washboard resonator, which I made out of an old tray. Because the thing is, on the records, the washboards sound really resonant, and when you play them live, they just don't sound like that. So I thought, how can I get that sound? There we go.
Right. There we are.
Well, there is a band called the Washboard Resonators here with a resonator guitar on a washboard. I think this is probably the world's first actual washboard resonator. Okay, the Jasper Taylor Blues, 29th of June 1928. This was Washboard Empire. Hang on. 1, 2, 3.